In this, the 100th piano drop, we need to thank the entire Pianobook community for this amazing journey so far. We couldn't do it without you. This week we have Dusty Wave by Roberg, Lightbulb by Marco Iannello, the inspiration-inviting Counterpoint Machine by Mosey, Rental Marimba by David Michael Celia, and Guffland Ukulele by Mark Lowry. Dusty Wave by Roberg. This instrument offers 8 different pad sounds, 2 of which can be selected and mixed with a crossfader. The crossfader can be controlled with the mod wheel. In addition, a simple waveform can be mixed in. This was cut out of a low tone and multiplied to a usable length. All 3 sound sources have an independent amp envelope. The sound created in this way can be further processed with effects, chorus, delay and reverb, and a low-pass filter. 7 presets should offer an insight into what is possible. Lightbulb by Marco Iannello. I decided to participate in the Global Swarm project by submitting recordings of me hitting a light bulb. I then thought that it would be lovely to submit those recordings as a separate sample pack, so I grabbed a few of the recorded hits as well as the tremolo recording and made 3 separate patches out of those. Hits is exactly that, individual hits on the light bulb. Tremolo is just the recording of me hitting the light bulb quickly with a couple of fingers, and pad is a combination of a couple of the hits samples, which then were time stretched. Counterpoint Machine by Mosey. I had the idea for this sample set while watching a performance of Steve Reich's electronic counterpoint in Glasgow in 2015. It's only a starting point into minimalist guitar music, and I expect to update all the loops, or perhaps author a very similar set, but with completely different loops. Set was recorded using a 1970s Gibson L5S that had hardly been played until now. Rental Marimba by David Michael Celia. When it came time to rent a marimba for a recording session on a film score, I knew before it was to be returned, I must sample it. After a long 10-hour session playing and reading through cues, I knew it was now or never, and sucked up the added hour it took to capture as much of the instrument as I could. I was very pleased with the results, as you never know how a sample instrument will turn out until final programming begins. But I find this instrument very inspiring and fun to play. Guffland Ukulele by Mark Lowry. I've had this ukulele, a Peavey, lying around the house for several years. It's a little unique in that it has a sound hole on the top of the body as well as the front, which means the player hears it quite clearly over other noise, such as when playing with other musicians. I've used it on several recordings over time and really quite like it. Sampling it, however, gives me some additional flexibility in that I can quickly record an idea without having to go to the bother of setting up microphones, etc. The additional attack and release knobs allow for some ready additional sound manipulation options too.